Alright, so starting off first with a $1 bill from 1977, you can see that this bill looks absolutely plain, and there's a reason for that. It is because it has the overprint on the reverse of the bill, the back of the bill. So you see here on the front, there's no seals, no serial numbers, and we see those here on the reverse of this $1 bill. Now that will give the bill a lot of value. You're turning it from $1 to over $1,000 for this dollar bill. If you guys want to see me go to the bank, get $100 in dollar bills and search through them, put it down in the comments right now. I will go make that video today and have it up for you in the next couple of days. Alright, moving on. Now this one's pretty obvious. Again, all you have to do is just look at your money. Now we can see that the reverse here, the reverse print is taking place here on the front of the bill. And that's what's going to give it value. This $1 bill sold for over $3,000 US dollars. That's right, $3 grand for this $1 bill. Next up is another dollar bill from 1988. Now this one, you might look at it and say, oh, this looks fairly normal. But if we zoom in here to the top serial number on the right side of the bill, you can see that it is a misaligned block letter in the serial number right there. So on the left side, you see that the serial number ends in C. So that right one is the C. However, it has been misaligned, and we can only see about half the C there. So very, very awesome bill. Now this one isn't super expensive, but this dollar bill did sell for over $80. Moving on to a web press error taking place here on this dollar bill. So we see this ink smear here on the reverse of the bill. Now you might think that maybe this bill was in like water or something along those lines. However, it is actually an error. Now this dollar bill from 1988 sold for over $250. Now that's a good investment right there. $1 into 250 bucks. Can't beat it. Now next up is an older $5 bill. Now it is from 1995. Man, it doesn't feel like that long ago, but it is older. Now you can see here on the serial numbers how there's been multiple printing. So that's the multiple printing error taking place on that. This $5 bill sold for over $1,600. $1,600. Next up is another obvious error taking place here on this $5 bill from 1995. You can see that it's pretty much misaligned here. And this banknote sold for over $3,800. Moving on, now this bill, you can see that it is a star note. I personally always keep all of my star notes that I find. So we see the star here at the end of the serial number, if you guys are new to paper money and not familiar with that term. Now, this bill also is printed off center, so it's misaligned there. We can see at the top of the $1 bill, both on the front and back of the bill. Now, this $1 bill here sold for over $160. Next up, one of my favorites of the video. This is a 2003 $5 bill, so a little bit newer here. And you can see that it's got a blue seal and serial number, which is obviously the wrong color. Now, back in the day, of course, on the silver certificates, they used to use those blue colors. But this is definitely an error here, and it's definitely a pretty valuable one. This $5 bill sold for over $740. Next up, a 2004 $20 bill. Now this one here is got the error taking place on the reverse. Now this is something you really want to look for because it's tricky. Well, not so much tricky, but it's very, very simple to look for this. And you can look at this bill all day and probably guess what's wrong with this bill, and you can't figure it out. Well, if you go here to the reverse and you look at the back here, on both sides of the White House, there's supposed to be the little 20s. Now here's an image that shows you the 20s on the back of the bill. But if we look back at this picture, you can see that it is missing the overprint on the back of the bill. So that is what will give this $20 bill some value. Now this Federal Reserve note sold for over $900. Moving on to a 2006 $1 bill. Again, this one here is a star note. We see the star there at the end of the serial number. However, if we look on the left side of the bill and look at that serial number, you can see that it goes B067 and then so on. Now on the right side of the bill, it goes B267. So that is a mismatched serial number. One starts with 0, the other starts with 2. So definitely always look for that on your bills. Even in the middle of the serial number, at the ends, it could be a mismatched serial number. You want to make sure both of those match. Now if they don't match, then you're going to have some value. Now this dollar bill sold for over $2,700. $2,700 for this $1 bill. Next up is a 2013 $20 bill. Now this one here is very cool as well. It's got a mismatched serial number like the bill before. Now we can see here that this one goes 9477069. Now on the right side of the bill, it goes 947-969. You can see that the 0 and the 9 is where it's mismatched on the serial number, which is going to give this bill a lot of value. This $20 bill sold for over $3,000. I mean, this is such an easy thing to look for, guys. If you seriously find a bill with this, definitely get it graded and sell it. That way you can make some money. Don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I will see you all in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.